Hello, welcome back to another episode of Leo Interviews. Today we have Jamey Schrier with us.
Hey, Leo, good to be here.
Nice to meet you. Let's go ahead and get into it. Tell me a little bit about what you do.
Yeah, right now, I am a business coach and advisor for healthcare companies. So if you've ever hurt yourself, you might go to what's called a physical therapist. Or if you ever needed someone to talk to, you might go to someone like a psychologist or someone like that. So if they have a business, I help them actually build and grow their business because by nature, I'm a physical therapist. That's what I went to school for. And then I shifted over to actually help other people in business.
Mm-hmm. What is your biggest challenge and how did you overcome it?
Ooh, my biggest challenge. So a few years into starting my physical therapy business, I had a fire, and the fire burned down my whole business, everything, all ashes, fire trucks, everything. And at that moment, I wasn't really happy in my business. I was really stressed, and it was just really hard for me. And I had to make a decision whether I wanted even to continue. And after many weeks of thinking about it, I made a decision that, you know what, I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to learn the business of my profession, not just the clinical part, not just the treating part. And I ended up investing in myself, investing money, and learning the business part. And luckily, I figured out a few things. So that was pretty challenging.
Maybe you could explain to some of the people who don't know, that's including me, what a physical therapist does.
Yeah, good question. So, did you watch the Olympics?
No.
Didn't watch the Olympics. Okay, you play sports?
Yes.
Okay, what sport do you play?
Soccer.
Soccer. So people that play soccer often will get hit in the knee or pull a hamstring or feel, things. Now you're young, you may not have experienced any of that. For people that do, they many times will go see a physical therapist to help strengthen their legs and their bones and keep them flexible and help them get back into playing soccer if they're unable to.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Is a physical therapist similar to like a doctor, pretty much?
They're a little bit different. So doctors may look at you and give you like a medication, some kind of medicine. Other doctors will do like surgeries and that kind of stuff. And doctors of physical therapy are more physical in nature and help you with kind of movement and things like that of your body.
Mm-hmm. What is something you are proud of yourself for?
What am I proud of? I think in business, I think I'm most proud of what I've accomplished with coaching and helping other owners overcome some of the challenges that I've had over the years. My goal, my mission is always to try to help someone else not have as many of those challenges and problems that people have. So I guess that's what I'm most proud for business-wise.
What is a way you think we can all change the world?
Well, I often talk about this. I was just speaking about this last week to a group of small business owners, and I believe we change the world. The world is people, right? And if we take more responsibility of ourselves, of our own actions, we can make an impact on whatever we want. So what I teach the people that I focus on is how to focus on themselves and trying to better themselves and improve improve how they handle the pressures and the emotions that happen out there, how to be able to speak and engage with other people, how to collaborate with other people as well. And if you can do that, and you yourself can become more successful and better, then you're improving the world. But I think it always starts with each one of us taking that responsibility to do so.
Yeah, exactly. When you are scared, what is something that helps you feel brave again?
When I'm scared, what helps me feel brave again? So fear is a big part, not just in kids, but in adults as well. We all fight this inner voice of fear, and there's a lot of things that trigger my fear, even as an adult. And one of the things that always helps me get over the fear, a couple things that get over the fear. One is I like to journal. So I take one of these things. I don't know, Leo, do you journal at all? Write out some thoughts?
Not really. I mean, sometimes I will, just write. But most of the time, when I'm journaling, I just write stick figures. I mean, draw stick figures, and that's kind of it.
Whatever works. I try to have my daughter do it, but sometimes when I journal, I'll write a question. I'll say, what is it that I'm actually afraid of? And it just gets my mind spinning, and I just start writing. Of course, you can use your phone and notes and all kinds. I'm kind of old, so I like to write down. And when I start writing it down, it kind of reduces the fear around it. It makes it more logical. It makes more sense instead of emotional. So that's one thing I do. The other thing I do is I like to exercise. I play basketball, I play tennis, I like to walk and run and just anything exercise outdoors. And anytime I am afraid of something, if I go work out, man, that really helps me.
If you had one piece of financial advice to give to my generation or just the younger generation, what would it be?
Financial advice. I think the one thing would just be understand what financials are. Don't be afraid of them. I know for me, for a long time, I was, your age, I had no idea about any of this stuff. And even when I got older, I really didn't know. When I started my business, when I was in my 30s, I still didn't know a lot of this financial stuff. But what I did is I started to learn about it and understand it for myself, understand what financials are, what these confusing documents actually mean. So I think if you're young, if you have a parent, you can ask them just basic questions around, financials, how things work, how money actually comes in. What's this thing called taxes? What does it mean?
Yeah.
And just understand it from.
I'll just let you know, for the viewers watching this, taxes are not good, but we have to pay it.
Taxes are neither good or bad. They just are. And if we didn't have taxes, there's a lot of things we wouldn't be able to do in this country. But I agree that sometimes we're taxed too much. And I'd rather keep the money that I really worked hard for and earned. So there's always a discussion around taxes, but just even understanding just how it works, why we do what we do, and then you can make your own decision on things. And you can look at your dad and myself. We decided to take matters in our own hands and start our own businesses. I love business. I like being someone that's responsible for my own income and my own life and how I see things. Other people like working for other people like that. So with financials, I think understanding financials, reading books about it, just even younger books that kind of make things simple. The more you do that when you get older, you'll be so far ahead.
Yeah. To the government watching this, taxes are amazing. We should all pay taxes. Please do not send a nuclear missile at me. Thank you. Well, that's gonna be it for today's podcast. But before we end, maybe is there like a website where people can find out more about you?
Sure. They can go to my website, practicefreedomu, the letter U, .com, and they can learn a little bit about me and what we do. And if it makes sense, reach out and see how we can help you.
Well, that's gonna be it for today's video. But as always, in every single podcast, we have the very last special question. It's the biggest, the baddest, the hardest question ever known to man. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
What is your favorite color?
Blue.
Yeah, it's like the sky. Except where we are, there's a bunch of clouds, so it's gray. But yeah.
If you look at all the branding of my company, it's
yeah, blue. Even my dad's note taker is like a dark blue.
I see that.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be it for today's podcast. It was nice meeting you, Jamey.
Yeah, you too, Leo. Great job. Keep going.
Oh, thank you. Well, until next time, guys. Bye.